Oh, hey, I was just reading through our magazine. Did you know we had one? We do. Quarterly, our team puts out a magazine that has all kinds of great articles that were helpful to homeowners. So I was just browsing through what it means to buy an older home and what type of things you should look out for. So I'm going to give you a little insight. Let's see what it has to say. It talks about plumbing, that you want to be careful with the plumbing in an older home, as well as making sure that you check on foundation issues to make sure that the home is still sitting on a strong foundation. One thing to remember is older homes could be some that are only 50 or 60 years old, yet not everything over 100 years old is categorized as older. 50 or 60 could do it as well. Now, some homes have been fully renovated, and some of these things that we're going through may not necessarily be a concern, but always good to look out for in any property that you're buying. Another piece would be checking the electrical boxes to make sure that all of the wiring is appropriate for now and nothing is outdated. Leaky windows or seals that have been broken on windows are something that are always a concern, and we look for in every home inspection anyway. Outdated heating and cooling, whether it's a home from the early 20th century or one that relies on radiators for heat, you want to make sure that the HVAC system is working properly. And also deteriorating roofs, make sure that the roof is in good condition. This is always one of the big pieces that we want to look for in purchasing a home. Lead-based paint. The thing to remember about lead-based paint is any home built before 1978, somewhere in the layers of paint on the walls, there is going to be lead. It is your choice as a buyer if you'd like to test for that, but most homes are going to come with a disclosure that says the sellers know that it was built before 1978. And a lot of times there are a lot of layers of paint over that original paint that may have lead in it. So not many buyers that we find nowadays have anyone who are licking walls. The only time you need to be careful is if paint is chipping. And then the last piece is asbestos. We see a lot of reactions to what could potentially be asbestos tiles. The only way you're going to know for sure if a tile is asbestos is to have it tested. And as a buyer, you are welcome to have that test. But I believe asbestos is only a concern if it becomes airborne and you ingest it. So I've seen many things get installed over asbestos floor tiles as well. But if you'd like to chat about anything that has to do with purchasing an older home or purchasing any home, feel free to give the Spouses Selling Houses team a call, 224-650-7748, and make sure to ask us how you can receive your free copy of our quarterly magazine.